T.E. Niclas, or Niclas y Glais. Who is he? Why is it important that we remember him?
T.E. Niclas was born in a small holding called Llety in Pembrokeshire in 1879, and from here he would see how neighbours would gather together to help and support one another in their everyday life.
It was a rented farm, and the landlord called from time to time to ensure that the money was paid.
From his earliest days, Nicholas observed two different ways of living. On the one hand, he saw how people could live to help one another, and on the other, how some took advantage of others.
One of his first jobs was as a messenger boy for the Swan Inn, a few miles from Cwmych. As he took beer barrels to and fro, he would start to read lengthy works by poets such as Eben Fardd, and he would learn hundreds of lines by heart. One such ode was called Dynasty Jerusalem, the destruction of Jerusalem.
This led to a lifelong love of poetry.
He became a minister and preached in chapels across the breadth of Wales. He even answered a call to become the minister of a chapel in Dodgeville, USA. But he is mainly associated with Ysgol Gyfun Llangynyd in the Tawe Valley, hence his name as Niclas y Glais.
From the pulpit, he preached peace, and in a period of war, the authorities were against this, and, along with his son, he was thrown behind bars for his beliefs.
Paper was in short supply, and he wrote sonnets, because they were just the right length to fit perfectly on prison toilet paper.
Let's not forget that he lived in a period of great turmoil. He witnessed 2 world wars, he saw satellites circling the Earth, and he heard of revolution in Russia and elsewhere.
It was a time of despair, but also great hope.
He lived in Aberystwyth during the last period of his life, and in a shed at the bottom of the garden, he worked as a dentist. Here, he practiced his principles and would not charge the poor.
Despite all the killing and injustice, Niclas y Glais held on to a vision of a fair and just society, and believed, throughout his life, that the way of peace was the way forward.
He also believed in his heart that one day this ideal would be realised and people throughout the world would live as equals.
For because he loved Wales, he loved the whole world.
Mae'r byd yn fwy na Chymru, rwy'n gwybod hynny nawr, a diolch fod hen Gymru fach yn rhan o fyd mor fawr.
Un aderyn unig, mewn cawell aniddig, heb gan, heb bli, yn gweld y byd yn fi, a gorwn y gell, a daw dydd gwell. Mae'r rhyfel ar ben, canwn gerdd y glomen wen.